how you doing? A few days out from another main event.
Yeah, man, life's good. It's always good when it's fight week. Bit stressful, but ultimately, it's what I love to do. It's the dream. Um, Sometimes you have to just enjoy life and enjoy the ride. And we're gonna die one day, so live every day like it's the last.
When you think about how you're enjoying life for this main event as opposed to maybe your first time you headlined a card, just how's the approach, how's the mentality maybe a little different now that you have that experience?
Um, well, fortunately, because my ascension into a superstar, like I'm now probably like one of people talk about now like, oh, there's a lack of star power in the UFC. I'm probably like top three superstars in the UFC. Who have you got? Pereira, Ilya, me. Like we're probably the three big names you think of when you think like superstars. So I'm headlining, obviously. Again, obviously. Life's good, man. The only thing that's different now because I'm making a lot more money. I've got more of a team here. There's more people, and I go into the Trump Hotel. We stay in a suite sometimes. I bought a hat. USA, let's go. Yeah, things are good.
And then Ipswich made promotion, right?
Yeah,
Life's really good for you.
let's go. So back in the Premier League, and the thing is, I'm a casual. I am a casual. But it's such a good thing. Like if your team are doing good, your town goes up. It's like if your team get relegated, so you don't have that system. If we get relegated, you lose at the bottom of the season. You go to the league below. So we go all the way down and become like a third world country essentially, because the town goes with like the league. You're in the Premier League. It's like the city gets a boost. You get relegated all the way down. It's like it's a swamp now. You know what I mean? Like, that literally happened, not literally, but like pretty much happens.
I saw there's like that Netflix doc about Sunderland.
Yeah.
They just kept tumbling down. I was like, oh, this is tough.
Yeah. But back in the Premier, and we got in Ipswich, we got Fabio Wardley, who just put on a crazy fight. Man, he lost to Daniel Dubois, but like the thing is, he's making boxing. Sorry to these guys, but he's been like single-handedly making heavyweight boxing super exciting. But every fight he has is kill or be killed. Comes out, gives it everything, gets hurt, comes back, gets hurt, comes back. This one, he took too much damage, but whatever. Like, one of the fights of the year, fights of recent memory, So, props to him.
Yeah.
He's an Ipswich boy, so that's why I mentioned him.
No, I was going to say, that was actually one of my questions.
Oh.
Like, it's all happening in Ipswich right now.
Yeah, man.
And now you get to headline an event, so, what's it like to get to kind of put on for a city that has lots going on right now?
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. It's, sometimes the city never gets behind me because I live about 3 miles out of the city. I'm not officially part of that town, but like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm all right. I'll take it. I like being quiet.
Once you get your hand raised, they'll be like, oh, that's our guy,
Fabio is more popular locally, but I've got double the followers. Instagram followers don't mean shit in the streets. I'll be honest.
But number 3 superstar right here.
You got Pereira, you got your Ilias, you got your Arnold Allens.
Yeah. Did I hear right? You were in the middle of eating fish and chips when you got the call for this fight?
Yeah, well, no, I had just eaten fish and chips. I'd been out antiquing, and like actually antiquing, not like joke antique. I went shopping at antique stores for stuff for my house, and we went to a little cafe and they had a fish and chips. It was a terrible fish and chips. I had some other tasty snacks. I was literally, my manager does this thing. I love him. He's like managed me since I was like, or worked with me since about 13, 14. He always calls me. You could call me with an opportunity like, we're paying you $10 million. But this is the voice he'll do. He'll be like, hi mate, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You alright? He's like, yeah, you just won $1 million. And I'm like, this is great news. And he's just like, yeah, you okay with that? I'm like, yes. That's how he calls. So he called me at like 10 p.m. I'm literally about to get in bed because I'm old. I was like, all right. He goes, yeah, what are you weighing? I was just like, I don't know. I haven't weighed myself. I was like, do you reckon you could fight in 9 weeks? I was like, I'll call you back in the morning if that's okay. And he was just like, yeah, okay, all right. He didn't even say who at that point. He was like, this guy. And I was like, all right. I was like, yes, I'll call you back in the morning. Let me weigh myself. weighed myself and I was pretty heavy, but we're good. We're good.
Clearly, it was all good, even though
Yeah.
you had the subpar fish and chips.
Now I got this, so.
Yeah, now it's all happening. You know, you've been in the UFC for quite a while. You've experienced pretty much it all. And I know like injuries have kind of been the hindering part, or like kind of kept you from gaining momentum and stuff like that. But this fight, relatively quick turnaround, second fight in the first half of the year.
Yeah.
So just how nice is that? Even though maybe after that phone call you were a little heavier than you meant. You can get in here and get your second fight.
Man, that's the dream, like to be active and fight. I had people messaging me thinking like I don't like fighting. Like, oh, is it true? Like, is it true you don't like to fight? It's like, oh, like I'm literally in the UFC. I fucking love fighting. But yeah, if I'm not fighting, it's because I literally cannot. But yeah, man, I'm so happy to be back quick. Even after the last fight, straight back into the gym, straight back to sparring. Yeah, great to be back.
What were any takeaways or main takeaways, if anything, from that John Silva fight?
Maybe I had too much fun. Like, I felt great in there. I felt like I did enough, but like I felt too good. Like, honestly, I just felt too good. I was like, "Fuck, this is sick." I feel great. Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, don't have as much fun. Yeah.
Does that mean like kind of staying more on task in the middle of a fight?
Yeah, it's a little locked in a bit more. Yeah.
Well, you'll be here in the Apex. You'll be able to hear your coaches. One, but another Brazilian for you this weekend. Another one with a big personality in Costa. Just what have you thought about his performances in the last couple of years? He's really made a run here.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man. Brazilian, he has a big record, a lot of fights, Muay Thai fights back around. It's hard to know with the Brazilians because like a lot of them have fought a lot of nobodies, so their records are very big. I mean, people have gone over there and fought a lot of, like Darren Till was one. He was over there. He was like 14-0. I don't know if maybe he did, but like loads of guys are over there and building the records up. But now he seems to be getting better every fight. He's fighting live fights, real fights, tough opponents, and taking them out. It looks fantastic. So, yeah, he's a great opponent.
I mean, and obviously you're someone who's fought the best at featherweight across a couple of eras at this point now. And so now, you're still young, you're in your prime, but you have these like new faces kind of coming in as well. So what's that like to kind of be a veteran in your prime and having these guys who are like up and comers, but kind of like almost the same age as you two? Like,
I'm a YOG, young
exactly.
OG.
Exactly.
It's a bit interesting because I think I was in the UFC from 21, so I've been around forever. But like I haven't fought the most, maybe people haven't seen me the most. But yeah, I've just been getting better on the job. It's kind of a weird one because it makes you feel older than you are. I'm like, you look at the other guys that are making noise around. I'm like, well, he's 32. Like we're the same age. Like, fuck you. They're calling me the vet. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, but yeah, it's a bit of a funny one.
It's kind of been the thing for like your old opponent Max. Like for a while, it's like, oh, like when he fought T City, it's like, a new guy, and it's like T City was actually older than
Yeah. When I fought Holloway, I was looking and following. I'm like, hang on, he's like a year older than me. I was like, I watched him as a kid. I was like, what? Yeah, what's up, man?
Is there any, people have different opinions on like how much experience helps in a fight because you can only just be in a fight. But for you, like having been against the top people, like, is there anybody Costa reminds you of, or is there anything that your experience will help you with this weekend?
Yeah, he's quite unique. He's quite a unique character in many ways, right? But like the way he fights, very dangerous, really good kicker, very versatile. A southpaw as well, so that's fucking annoying. Southpaw is always awkward. I fought some elite kickers. Giga stands out, but orthodox and more balding. But yeah, so I fought different opponent. I don't know. He's really good. He's very unique. He's quite an individual character,
I've wondered about this a couple times because he usually will walk, or last few fights has walked out to Hakuna Matata. And I know fighters are different breed. You guys can stay focused more than others. But like, how much do you clock like what the other person's walkout song is?
No, I didn't even know he ever did that. Last time I was waiting and John Silver had some like cool Viking shit, and I was like, that was quite cool. Yeah, sometimes you do. When I fought Calvin Cater at Apex, he had the House of the Rising Sun, and I was stood in the cage thinking, fuck, that's sick. I was like, that is sick. I was like, that comes out, that goes hard. But yeah. So I was kind of embarrassed. I was like, fuck, I should have done that.
It's like, I can't think he's cool right now. Obviously, familiar confines here. You fought in Apex many times, but How different is it for you, fighting in the arenas, you fought in O2 many times,
Yeah.
versus fighting here in the Apex?
Yeah. I mean, it kind of sucks. Like, honestly, it kind of sucks. Nice thing is you finish early, we get to go home early, and all those things. The fight week's a bit smoother and quieter. I like that. But I feel like we put in so much hard work, years of pain, blood, sweat, all the stereotypical shit. You get to the elite, the Premier League, the fucking World Cup, and you're playing in a shed. Like, that sucks. You know what I mean? Like, the whole dream is the big arenas, the blah blah blah. I don't know, but yeah, it kind of blows. But
what would it mean to you to maybe headline an O2 show?
Oh, that's the dream. Wembley would be amazing. Don't think it's ever going to happen, but yeah.
That would be sick. What's the Ipswich town park called?
Portman Road. See, Fabio boxed there like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Fuckers. Like, why are we not going there?
Hey, if we get on the South Lawn, I think anything's in play at this point.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. Ipswich is a bit rainier, but
I'm sure we can manage.
We should take it.
Okay, last couple. Obviously, featherweight title picture kind of wide open. Like, there's no clear. Everybody thinks Mob Star's next, and then after that. So, kind of, where do you see yourself in that picture, and maybe how far away are you from being able to make that call for a shot?
I mean, it's the UFC now, right? I think that with the Paramount deal, they're kind of, I don't know if there's conversations going on behind the scenes, but it seems like the landscape's kind of changed, right? You probably know more than me. But I feel like an exciting performance, an exciting finish, if I was ranked 56th, would put me pretty fucking close to a title fight. You know what I mean? I'd go out there and do a, Dan Hooker rematch, like that fight again. They'd be like, oh, that was fucking sick. Let's give him a title fight. You know what I mean? Then if Moswell goes out and, hangs on to someone for 15 minutes or 25 minutes, he looked great in his last, I thought, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he's less likely to get a title shot than number 56 who went out and had a back and forth barnstormer, So that's how I feel it is now. So being ranked 7th, fighting a very exciting top contender. I think they made this matchup because they don't expect us to have a bit of a grappling match. They probably expect us to strike. There was conversations about the fight they expect. Not what Dan knows what to do, but it's a big, very exciting fight, So yeah, I think that puts you closer to a title fight than beating the number 1 contender in a snooze fest.
I think that makes sense a lot. And then I'm like, the internet's a fraud place. I might have misread. Are you staying at featherweight? Were you flirting with moving up to lightweight?
There was a conversation, but no. Yeah, I'm good.
And then last thing, what do you hope you'll be able to say about yourself in your performance after Saturday night?
That guy's fucking sick. About myself, like if I was talking about me.
Yeah.
Like the third person.
I mean, you the third person or first person.
Well,
so
if I was,
I was fucking sick.
Yeah. I fucking really Arnold my Allen that night. I don't know if that's for the joke in it. Just want to say I did a complete performance, did everything I trained to. And that's always the fear, is like, you train so hard, you put so much work in to not do what you've practiced to do, Like, you've done a million of these shots, and to not do it on fight night sucks. So yeah, I want to be able to say I did everything I prepared to do and planned to do.
And then Ipswich